Let's take a look at this video and see what you understand here. Remember, if you are ever feeling lonely, you will definitely feel like you are not alone anymore.
Hi, I'm Rennie. I'm 20, and this is part 2 of the adventurous things I have done in my little 20 years. So, I just remember this day. This day is very, very crazy, but yeah. What year was this? I think this was like 2021, if I'm remembering correctly. 22, but beginning. I've not entered LASO at that time. I've not entered LASO at all. I've not entered university. It was right after secondary school. I had a boyfriend at the time, and I was also sleeping with the guy that disvirgined me. I was still sleeping with the guy that disvirgined me. It was not friends with my boyfriend that time, but he knew him. They knew each other, like they were no. And that day I slept with 3 men in one day. So in the morning I slept with the boy that knows my boyfriend. We're not friends, but they know the same area now. They had each other's number and things like that. But that guy that's virgin me, I slept with that guy in the morning. In the afternoon, I slept with my boyfriend in one very, very cheap. I slept with the boy that knew my boyfriend in their friend's family house in the kitchen. I was such a very fast child, but yeah, in the kitchen. The daddy was downstairs. I even greeted her, hi, hello, good afternoon. Went upstairs and locked the kitchen door and did it fast. Then in the afternoon, I slept with my stupid bastard ex. This guy was a disgusting, dirty Yahoo boy. And I even feel I was the first time me and this stupid boy ever had sex. I don't even know, we're not even really dating, because it was just, we first met. The day we met, he coerced me into having sex. He literally drugged me, gave me a molly, and obviously had his way. I will consider that as rape, because coercing people and giving them drugs and forcing your way is rape. But after that happened, I dated that boy for like 3 more months or 4 after that. Anyhow, I hope he dies. No, I don't hope he dies. I hope he lives an horrible life. Like, I feel dying is even like a way out. I hope he lives a very horrible life. But yeah, I had sex with him in the afternoon that same day in a dirty, cheap ass motel that I think is all this what do you call that thing again? Is it part time? Maybe half time? Maybe a very cheap ass motel that was very dirty, disgusting. Like then in the night when I went back home in my mommy's house, I slept with a 30, was it 30 or 20? Was in his late 20s. It was a guy that was living in our neighborhood, and then I was 2022. I was 16 then. I've never even clocked 17. I've not entered university then. I was 16-year-old minor. He knew about my age. And then I was even obviously 16 then. I've never in university, that's when I started like gaining weight and I started looking all older. I was still looking young, but you can say I was looking older, but I was looking very young, so I still had baby face. But this day I was very skinny. I was obviously a child. And this uncle, I slept with him in the back of his car. That was where we had sex. After I already had sex with 2 other people in the morning, and the night I came to have sex with this one in the back of his car. Yeah, and that's how we're having sex. On and on and on and on. And guy, I don't know, talking about this is making me sad now. I know, like, I'm not even embarrassed about my experience, but like I'm just realizing how much I was taken advantage of, and how I wish I had someone to speak to. I wish I had someone to tell all these things I was going to, maybe like a very close adult, and maybe like an elder sibling. Please, if you have younger sisters of any age, please create a safe space for them. I made a video about how to create a safe space for your younger siblings, but please create a safe space for your younger siblings to be able to come and talk to you. Like, there are urban men out there, very urban men, that are looking for younger girls to prey on and take advantage of. And as a younger girl that had a lot of sexual experience from 16, when I was 16, I started having sex, and I had a lot of sex with a lot of men that took a lot of advantage of me. You have to be there for your younger sibling. You have to talk to them. You have to be a safe space enough for your younger siblings to come and talk to you and tell you what is going on. Because if I asked someone to talk to, and like, I know I was not scared to tell them that, I was not scared that they would judge me, or I was not scared that they would insult me or beat me, and I could talk. And when I was even being scared, I did not even like my siblings. I did not even have a relationship with my siblings, because our parents obviously neglected us and they sent all of us to boarding school, so we were never even able to build a relationship. Like, I don't think me and any of my siblings have a close friendship or relationship that I can even go and meet them or talk to them. Like, I had nobody. I literally had no fucking person to talk to that was close with that I could trust. So I'm just begging you, as an elder sibling or cousin or friend, family, and whoever you are, you have younger girls. Like, it's our obligation, since we cannot control these men to leave us alone, since we cannot stop and imprison these men, and like we cannot prevent these evil men, because we need more men to actually talk to men and tell men to stop, leave younger girls alone, stop skying them, stop raping them and skying them and doing evil things to them. But since that is what we cannot control, because there are a lot of horrible men out there, what we can control is being there for our younger siblings to be able to talk to us and guiding them without judgment, without blaming, just guiding them and helping them through all these things. So yeah, that's my main purpose of making these videos, talking about my past experience as a young person, to make other young girls that are going through these things know that there's nothing wrong with you. You are not an horrible human. You are not an ashewo for sleeping with men. You are not our fault. It is the men that are at fault. I don't think any younger lady below the age of 25 is when our frontal lobe develop, but let me say below the age of at least 21, engaging in sexual acts with older men and multiple men is a fault or a bad person, or should be ashamed. You should not be ashamed of you having sex with these people, because it's not your fault. At the end of the day, it's always the older man's fault. You know your age, he doesn't care. He still took advantage of you because he's a fucking loser that deserves to be castrated. So it is not your fault. You should not feel any shame. And if you can, please speak to somebody. If you feel that you are having too much sex and you really wish you could slow down, or you might even be enjoying it, so not as a bad thing. But if you feel you're ever having too much sex, please speak to somebody. Please talk to. And if you feel maybe you were assaulted, you can go to DSVA. It's like a sexual and domestic violence assault organization in Lagos. They can help you. You can talk to them. You can contact them. They have people professionals that can help you. Even if you don't have anyone to talk to, you can talk to them and let them know. That's if you were ever assaulted sexually, if you were raped or anything, you can let them know. And also, yeah, I'm wishing you guys the best. Please take my video as a way to know that you should not be ashamed of any of your experiences. But if you feel you need help, you should get help. If you feel you need to stop. You never as a young girl, you should not even be having sex. You need to talk to someone. You need to talk to someone that wouldn't judge you. And yeah.